and Doreen and Brenda, who are both participating in Bluey Day this year. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me.
Good morning.
Morning.
Thanks, Steph.
All right. Well, Bluey Day's coming up this Saturday, Asuncion, so we're right down to the nitty gritty here. Why don't you remind us what Bluey Day is all about and why people are participating and why you're asking for people to donate to this very worthy fundraiser for the Hospital Foundation?
Yes, of course. Thank you for asking, Dub. So, the Bluey Day is one of the two major fundraiser events of the Fort St. John Hospital Foundation. And people from the community register, they raise funds for the Cancer Diagnostic and Treatment Fund of the Hospital Foundation. And they grow their hair. On Bluey Day, they have it shaved. And some people donate their hair for the Wigs for Kids program. And they do this to remember loved ones, family, and friends who have gone through cancer, who have passed, and who are still going through cancer.
Okay. Now the fund itself, we've talked a lot about this before, but what sort of things does it go to buy? Is it like an upgrade to machines they already have, or new machinery? What kind of things do you buy with this fund when you have the money for it?
Yes, so over the years, we have been able to raise about 1.9 million
Wow.
for the Cancer Diagnostic and Treatment Fund, and over 700 people have participated in Louis Day from the time we started it. And the emergent equipment purchases we do are as big as an upgrade to a CT scan or an MRI machine, or as small and as simple as a vein finder or a blanket warmer for the
Hmm.
cancer community cancer treatment center that we have. So big and little things that help care and comfort for our patients in Fort St. John so that they don't have to travel and go to bigger centers to have the same care, so that everything would be available at the Fort St. John Hospital.
Excellent. So a very important fundraiser. And I wanted to ask you, Doreen, you are participating this year, of course. Why is this an important fundraiser for you? And is this your first time doing it?
Yeah, it's definitely my first time doing it. Uh, Getting my head shaved has been one of those bucket list things that I've always thought about doing. Uh, Raising money for the hospital foundation seemed like the perfect time to do it. And I'm also donating my hair to the wig program as well. So killing three birds with one stone, plus raising some money for the hospital. So it's a pretty good cause, I think.
Wonderful. Out of curiosity, and you don't have to talk about this if you don't want to, but is there a personal connection to this for you? As you say, you have a bucket list to shave your head, but I mean, is cancer something that's touched your life or the life of your family and friends in some way that you sort of feel like this is some way to honor that in some way?
Well, honestly, in this day and age, I don't think you can talk to anybody that hasn't known somebody, friend or family or loved one that has had cancer. And yes, there has been cancer in my family. Um, One of my grandparents, my dad, and my mom, and my sister-in-law.
Wow, excellent. Well, wonderful story. Brenda, you've been on this show before. You, of course, originally had planned a dance and dinner, if I remember right, to kind of help you raise money for this Bluey Day cause that sadly was canceled due to COVID-19. But you're still doing it. You're gonna get your head shaved for this. Why don't you tell us why this is such an important fundraiser for you? Because you've done this several times, haven't you?
Uh, this is my second time
Oh,
shaving
okay.
my head. Yeah, yeah. The first time I did it for something different. Cancer was still involved, but it was still for something different. This year, I decided that it was time to give back as a staff member at our hospital for 30 years. I've been nursing for 32. So I thought, in a couple of years when I retire, I can say I will feel good to know that I was able to contribute to this wonderful cause, which of course has affected, like Doreen said, so many people we know. So in my case, it's family, friends, staff members, and looking after those cancer people as well. My 32 years, and I know it's a good cause. And yeah, I was having a get together at the Charlie Lake Hall, but of course, yes, COVID made a decision that I couldn't. But we're doing it online. So we're doing an auction online. It's Brenda's Bluey Day auction for her campaign. If anybody wants to check it out, it's still a good cause, and it it's amazing. So I'm looking forward to it. And then it's just one of those things that it hits home.
Absolutely. The Brenda's Bluey Day campaign, is that on Facebook or is that a website?
It's a Facebook page.
Okay.
It's a group, and
Okay.
it's Bluey Brenda's Bluey Day auction.
Auction. Okay. All right. Well, I just want to make sure. So you can check that out on Facebook. Speaking of Facebook, Asuncion, you've been posting every time we've had these kind of chats. You've been posting everybody's kind of profile on the Facebook page, which I believe is available on the website as well. So if you're touched by this story, you want to help somebody out, people can still donate to this, even though the kind of you're not taking applications or people to come in and shave their head anymore, correct? You can still donate and be a part of this.
Yeah, that's right. So after this interview, we will be posting Doreen and Brenda's profile on our Facebook page. So we encourage everybody to like and follow the Fort St. John Hospital Foundation Facebook page. And starting this afternoon, we will be posting as well the other participants who have not guested on your show yet. And just so for the community to be able to see the different stories of why participants are doing this. And it's so interesting because we have a huge group of below 16 years old participants this year, and most of them are donating their hair for the Wigs for Kids program.
Wonderful. Kids helping out each other on that one. All right. Well, I will make sure that the link to the website for the foundation is below as well. You can check out the Fort St. John Hospital Foundation on Facebook, where you'll find all that information and links to donate. Anything else we want to say before we wrap it up here, Asuncion?
Yes, I would like to remind everybody that even if this year is done differently, because previous years Mr. Mike's would always have a charity barbecue on site, they will still have an area at the Bluey Day venue at the Curling Club, and guests can donate to the charity barbecue for a minimum of $5 for one classic Mike burger with fries, and they'll get a coupon and they claim their food at Mr. Mike's restaurant. And the other way that the whole community can participate in Mr. Mike's charity barbecue is they can call for pickup or delivery or dine in the same product, classic Mike burger with fries, and Mr. Mike's will donate 100% of the day's proceeds to the hospital foundation. And this promo is valid from the time they open to the time they close on Saturday, September 12th.
Wonderful. If somebody wants to stop by the venue, what time is the shaving kind of happening from until?
Yes, I'm glad you asked that, Doug, because this year it's not open to the public
Okay.
because of the many health regulations and guidelines that we need to comply with. We have limited each participant to be able to bring with them maximum of 4 guests, but we are filming the whole proceedings by segments, and we will be posting the videos on our Facebook page at 5 o'clock the same day, that Saturday, so that your family and friends can still witness your amazing head shaving experience for Bluey Day.
Wonderful. All right. It's so good to hear there's so many ways to donate. Big thanks to Mr. Mikes for stepping up. Everyone, thank you so much for doing this and telling your stories today. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
Thanks, Doug.
We're having a social